What is something they said on a first date that immediately prevented a second? For context, I have cerebral palsy. I am well adjusted, so it's not always obvious, but I needed tons of OT and PT growing up, and I currently have a hard time with balance, spatial perception, and muscle control. I landed a date with this very hot girl. She ticked off all the boxes I liked, and she was very sweet to boot. By all accounts, the date was going perfectly. We were both having a great time, we held hands briefly, and the time seemed to fly by. Towards the end, though, we decided to take a subway to a bar I really liked across town, and she saw a sign that stated seated passengers would need to surrender their seats to elders and/or disabled people who need them. She blatantly said that she hates disabled people getting accommodations, said disabled people are drains on society, and expressed her view that if someone is disabled enough to need a special parking spot or a seat, then they should commit themselves to homes. Her tone did a 180, and I couldn't believe it. She became like a different person for a minute. I finished the date, but in my head, I realized that no amount of external sexiness could make up for internal nastiness. An hour-ish after I got home, she texted me saying she had a wonderful time and asked me on a second date. I apologized and said no, not interested. She asked why, and I told her that I was, in fact, a disabled person and was hurt by her comments on the subway, and she never responded. One of my friends was annoyed that I turned down such a hot girl until I explained all of what happened. That was that.